Yo, what is going on, guys? Vortec Gaming here, and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Hexagon Challenge, and here in the New Zealand NRFL Division 1 with Takapuna FC. So, this episode will mark the halfway point in the season, and let's go and see how we got on in the first half of the season. Right. So not great, basically. Obviously, we started the season with that 2-0 defeat against Ngaro here, which you saw live on episode 2. We then drew 0-0 with North Shore United. We lost 1-0 to Forest Hill Milford. I'm dying. Jacob Smith with an awful performance, which I've only just spotted. We then got our first win of the season with a 92nd minute winner from Adam Morgan. We then drew 1-1 with Hibiscus Coast. They equalised in the 82nd minute. We then lost 4-3 against Waiuku in a very even game. I think it was a very good game, if I remember rightly. I think it was even. May not have been. I may be lying. Okay, it was fairly one-sided. But, you know, we only lost by 1 goal, so we can take that from it. Manarewa, we lost 3-1. You see there, Salinder Singh Bin Meranun with 2 goals, and Nikolai Yamamoto. So I don't think either of these were New Zealand, were they? Oh, apparently Salinder Singh Bin Meranun is New Zealand. Sounds very New Zealand. Nikolai Yamamoto, he can't be New Zealand. He is a New Zealander. We then lost 1-0 to Ellerslie. However you say that. No, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. 45th minute goal in the injury time. And our most recent game, we beat Metro 2-0 with goals from Andrew Miklos and Simon Webb. Right, so the team for today then. We remain unchanged from the team that won 2-0 at Metro. So in goal, Caleb Wortelbauer. In defence, we've got Stephen Jones, Billy Frary, Craig Johnson and Colin Marshall. Midfield is Adam Morgan, Bevan Capisi, Simon Webb and Ben Herbert. And up top, we have Cameron Moore and Andrew Miklos. On the bench, Sam Anderson, Andrew Pearce, Craig Baines, Sam Illich and Jacob Smith. Right, so here we go. Hopefully, that's a little bit fast, isn't it? There we go. Hopefully, we can get the 3 points here. Right. Doyle inside to Chisholm. Chisholm could play it forward. He does. Over the top for Hesketh. And they've got 2 in the middle. And they find Holmes. And that is not the best of starts. Henry Holmes, 1-0 to Oranga after just 9 minutes. And you can see there, Hesketh. He's got 2 men closing him down. And he still manages to get a ball in. And that's just awful marking. Defensive errors as per usual. Jones with a throw-in. Simon Webb. Tackled by Doby. And they're going to play the long ball game again. Doyle. Good interception from Johnson. Johnson to Moore. Can't find Webb. Doby again. Inside to Doyle. Doyle forward for Marathi. Good interception from Marshall, but he gives it straight back to them. And Hesketh. Good save from Wortelbauer. This isn't the best of starts, is it? Although looking at the match stats, we haven't played terribly. For fuck's sake. Well, to be honest, I thought the highlight had ended. That's, yeah. Not brilliant, is what that is. Oh, and as I was making tactical changes, we've scored. Simon Webb with the goal. So Herbert there whips the ball into the box, and Simon Webb, completely unmarked, just passes it into the back of the net. And that is 2-1. I must remember to pause the game when I decide to make tactical decisions. Wortelbauer with the goal kick. Simon Webb now. Webb, he's got 2 players in the box. He goes for goal himself. Why do players always do that? Doby. What? Why is nobody marking him whatsoever? Holmes 2 on goal. Easy save from Mortalbauer, but why was he in so much space? Right, here we go for the start of the second half. Taranga have switched to a narrow 4-4-2. So, hopefully, we can exploit the flanks here. Moratti finds Chisholm. Holmes passed. That's a good ball out to Doby. Now we've got to close him down. Chisholm. Parsons. Howlett. Moratti. Number 21's completely unmarked. Number 9. Moratti. 3-1. And at this stage, I'm not even disappointed. This game. It's almost like this game just doesn't want me to play it. Like, it just doesn't matter what I do. Right. Diaz with the goal kick. Capisi with the header. He's been awful, but I don't have a centre midfielder on the bench, so I can't take him off. Simon Webb. Not even... Doesn't even surprise me. Moratti, he's going to score, isn't he? Yeah. Well, that's game over. I don't even know what to do. Because nothing I do works. Absolutely nothing. What is the keeper even doing there? What even was that? That was... Well, this is going to be the end of the game, but I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed because... I don't even know why, because I expect it now. I just expect to lose. Because this game just like screwing me over. And there we go. What, 4-1. Whatever. Right. So this happened. Yeah. Right then, viewers. So, welcome back to the second game of today's video. And this game marks the halfway point in the season. It may also mark our final game in charge of Takapuna. Yeah. Seriously. We've had a message from the board of directors saying that if we don't do very well, then we may lose our job. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just play the game and enjoy it. Right, 2 new signings have come in. Some may consider them panic buys. The first one, Riley Webster, 31-year-old central midfielder. He's on £60 a week, which is quite a lot. And he used to play for East Coast Bays. Well, we signed him from East Coast Bays. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. Right. And also, we've got Warwick Hart, 32-year-old striker, who, funnily enough, I found whilst searching for an advanced playmaker. So hopefully he can do well. Used to play for Onahunga and Ellerslie. So, yeah, only 1 goal this season. Let's hope for better. So the team then. In goal is Caleb Wortelber. In the defence, it's Stephen Jones, Billy Frary, who is injured. Unfortunately, our only other centre-back, Jacob Smith, also injured. Craig Johnson, Colin Marshall at left-back, who is very unhappy. But, you know, he's playing because we don't really have anyone else who can play left-back, apart from Nick Hesketh, who's rubbish. Actually, he's been better this season. So, yeah, there we go. Hesketh in left-back. In the midfield, we've got Bevan Capisi and Riley Webster. Got Simon Webb and Ben Herbert on the wings. And we've got Cameron Moore and new boy Warwick Hart up front. Right, so here we go. Potentially the last time we kick off as Takapuna. Jamie Wallace has pulled his hamstring. I believe Jamie Wallace plays for the other team. Alright, here's Webster. Hart. I believe we are in yellow. Right, Herbert in acres of space. Can he find a striker? He finds Moore, and he finds the back of the net. Get in. Cameron Moore with his first goal of the season. And we're just 5 minutes in. Well, this could be the game that we needed. See Herbert on the left-hand side with acres of space, and just nobody marks him. Nobody at all marks Cameron Moore, and that's very poor goalkeeping from Talalai. And that is 1-0 Takapuna. Jones. Capisi. Jones. Back to Capisi. 1-2 with Webster. Frary finds Herbert into Hart. Out wide to Hesketh. Great ball in. I do not believe it. Simon Webb with the second goal of the game for Takapuna. What is this? What is going on? Look at that ball from Hesketh. That is a fantastic ball. And Simon Webb goes unmarked. And that is 2-0 after 16 minutes. Wow. That's half time then. And yeah, 2-0 up. I don't think anything needs to be said. I don't think anything needs to be said. We just need to do exactly what we did in that half. And we may still have a job coming out of this episode. I do hope they don't come back and win this. It would be the biggest embarrassment I've ever seen. Webster with the corner. Webster whips it in. And Johnson only makes it 3-0. Craig Johnson. What has happened in this game? What has happened? I mean, this is the worst camera angle to show you this goal from because you can't see a thing. But wow. Frary with the interception. Oh no, Smith's through on goal. And that's a goal. Oh no, Walter Bauer saved it. Well, who thought that would have happened, eh? So, we've had as many shots as they've had on target, but we've only had one less shot on target than they have. Well, I don't want to bring him on. Right, we'll bring on Miklos for Warwick Hart because Hart doesn't seem to have done anything. And I'm actually going to put Colin Marshall on at centre back because Billy Frary is looking very unhealthy. Jones, Webb, could we get a fourth? It would be fantastic if we can, and we've lost the ball here, and Marshall has completely left Smith unmarked, and Smith has thankfully put the ball wide. That was a bit of a warning, I think, from Albert Ponsonby. Right, I think surely that's going to be the end of the game, and there we go. A 3-0 win to keep our job. Well, I never. Well, that was very special. Right then, so we've succeeded in keeping our job. Jesus. That was a close one. That was a very close one. So, let's just read what it says. So, the board are delighted to inform you that the following promise you made to them... that following the promise you made to them, they are now satisfied that you've done your utmost to keep it. The board asked you for a result and they were delighted that you delivered it. As a result of the improvements you have made as manager, the board have cancelled any plans to relieve you of your role at the club. Going forward, the board hope you won't give them a reason to regret this decision. Well. Well, we did it in style. And funnily enough, we've now won 2 of our last 3 games. Hopefully, we don't mess it up in the next game. Can you imagine if we just go and lose the next game about 6-0? But anyway, yeah, halfway through the season, and we sit in 10th place with 11 points from 11 games. So we're averaging a point a game, which isn't brilliant. But, considering that we were expected to finish around the top of the league, 3rd by the press. Matt Smith's left the club apparently. Well, thank you, game, for letting me know. He wasn't that good in all honesty, but yeah, it's a shame. It is the same Matt Smith, isn't it? That's in the first team, because I know there's a lot of Smiths. It is. Right then. But, game, thanks for letting us know. So it seems that this panic buy was, well, yeah. Colin Marshall's personality is low determination, as is Jacob Smith. Don't like those 2 players. Sam Anderson's unambitious as well. Right. Well then. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. If you like the video, then please leave a like and let us know what you think in the comment section down below. I don't know when I'm going to be back for the next episode, just whenever I get the chance to record, really. I suppose we could go Hibiscus Coast and Waiuku. Let's go with Hibiscus Coast and Waiuku. I could potentially get there tonight. Anyway, let's go with Hibiscus Coast and Waiuku as the next episode. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.